Denver, are you not entertained? Your NBA champs gave you a parade, cozy little party for a few 100,000 of their favorite people today.
Fans have been waiting 47 years for this moment. At an emotional rally at Civic Center Park, the team thanked fans and said, hey, they're ready to do this all again.
We could not have accomplished this without you. You're a part of this. I've dreamed about this day since I got here 8 years ago. So I want to say, Nuggets Nation, I love you. Nuggets Nation, let's do it again.
When we see you guys that came out on the streets and actually this one is for you. We love you, Denver. This one is for you. Thank you, guys.
For one day, he even got Nikola Jokic to forget about his favorite horses. The guy who said he just wanted to go back to Serbia after they won it told the crowd with an F-bomb that he was real glad he stayed.
For the most part, the parade through downtown and the rally at Civic Center Park were positive and peaceful, but in the midst of the celebrations, a Denver police officer seriously injured. A truck carrying Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic was on the final stretch of the parade route when it was swarmed with fans. DPD Sergeant Justin Dodge was trying to keep the crowd at bay when the truck ran over at least one of its legs. Crews on the scene were able to get the truck off of Dodge. He was rushed to Denver Health for orthopedic surgery. Police Chief Ron Thomas blamed the rushing crowds and said barricades were set up to keep this kind of incident from happening.
There were reinforcements to keep folks out of the street, significant fencing. We had officers throughout the parade route. We had officers that were following all of the vehicles that the players were on, and obviously they were able to overcome that.
Sergeant Dodge had surgery today. DPD says he's still in serious condition.
Today's celebration was followed by a shooting nearby, just like after Monday's closeout win celebrations. Today, police say the crowds were leaving downtown when an unrelated shooting left 2 people injured. Police say it happened at 17th and Curtis, about halfway between Civic Center Park and Union Station. Police say they believe that shooting was not targeted, or was targeted, I should say, that it was targeted, not related to the Nuggets celebration. 2 men were injured. Police describe those injuries as serious. Police have said that they have an image of their suspect, but no one's in custody at this point. Earlier this week, 10 people were injured in a shooting as celebrations of the Nuggets Game 5 win wrapped up after midnight in Lodo. Denver police say that shooting was related to a drug deal and not the celebrations.
Downtown Denver stayed dry for today's parade, but finally got some showers tonight.
And Danielle, we are in for yet more wet weather.
Surprise,
End in sight, though.
surprise.
End in sight, right?
Yeah. We just got to get through the next couple of days. Really, tonight, the rain already starting to push in across downtown Denver. A little rumble of thunder, some lightning out there, too. As we zoom into the I-25 corridor, you can kind of see this clustered across the city. Some really heavy rain showers just rolling off the foothills near Roxborough Park, heading toward Castle Rock. Some pretty strong showers, thunderstorms just to the east of DIA with some nice rain here in the city. But look at this, out toward Fort Collins through Greeley and then stretching across I-76. More rain. Plus, we were dealing with some flash flooding into parts of Morgan County. Akron now looking at the heaviest rain, and all of that moving up to the panhandle of Nebraska. Rain showers are going to be with us for the next couple of hours, slowly clearing out by early tomorrow morning. However, we will kick off the day with mostly cloudy skies. And then look at this, as early as about 10 a.m. the rain showers, they make a comeback. We're going to be looking at some pretty heavy rainfall on deck for much of the day tomorrow. Keep the umbrellas handy as we look ahead toward Father's Day. And next week, though, the summer sunshine is going to be out in full force. I'll show you that 7-day forecast in just a few.
All right. Thank you, Danielle. We're learning new details tonight about another incident during Monday night's celebrations downtown. There's a video circulating of a man going limp after he was body slammed by a police officer. It's not easy to watch. Our Jeremy Hohola found out more about the man in the video, as well as the Denver officer now under investigation.
As thousands of people flooded downtown on Monday night, one man got seriously hurt after an encounter with a Denver police officer. This video, posted on several social media sites, captures the officer body slamming a man hard to the ground. The video does not show exactly what happened the seconds before the body slam. People who have posted the video claim the man on the ground was trying to stop a fight and did not attack the officer. We've learned the man who was knocked out is Elijah Smith, who was sent to the hospital with bleeding on the brain. Smith admitted to 9 News over the phone he did punch someone who was fighting with his friends, but said after he stepped back, the officer body slammed him. Smith said he is suffering with nerve damage to the chest and neck and needs to follow up with a neurologist. The officer's name is Adam Glaspie. The police department has removed Glaspie from field patrol duties pending an internal affairs investigation. Smith has filed a formal complaint against the officer, prompting that internal affairs investigation. He declined to talk to us on camera on the advice of his attorney. His attorney told us over the phone, "We are going to respect the internal process." Officer Adam Glaspie has been with the Denver Police Department for 6 years. Back to you, Kyle.
All right, Jeremy, thank you.
Suspect in the Club Q mass shooting is expected to take a plea deal to murder and hate charges instead of going to a lengthy trial. The Associated Press is reporting the plea would ensure at least a life sentence for the attack that killed 5 people and hurt 17 others. The accused shooter, Anderson Aldridge, told an AP reporter that they need to take responsibility for what happened. A friend of Kelly Loving, who lost her life in the shooting, says she wants to see the suspects spend the rest of their life behind bars.
Nobody can get to him where he would feel comfort, if that makes sense. He needs to feel every bit of pain that is coming his way. For all the pain and suffering that we have felt, it's just the beginning for him.
The suspect will appear in court at the end of the month when we'll learn more about how this case is going to move forward.
The U.S. Supreme Court is leaving the Indian Child Welfare Act, or ICWA, intact. The case included several adoptive parents in the state of Texas challenging that act. Before ICWA was enacted in 1978, a quarter or more of Native American children were being taken from their homes. Supporters of ICWA say that most of those kids were then placed with white families or were put into abusive boarding schools. The boarding schools attempted to assimilate children by erasing their indigenous culture. We spoke with an Oglala Lakota woman and a parent advocate for ICWA cases who says that today's decision is going to help preserve culture.
Our culture and our people have been wiped out enough, and we need our children to continue on our traditional ways of life.
Justice Amy Coney Barrett, who wrote for the 7-justice majority, said that the issues involved are complicated, but said that ultimately the bottom line is that they reject all the petitioner's challenges to that statute.
Well, back to the Nuggets. The shiny centerpiece of today's celebration was the Larry O'Brien Championship Trophy. 9 News reporter Mark Salinger brought the trophy to the people, sort of.
Parades are fast. The players go by and you hardly even get to see the trophy. So we're giving fans their moment with the Larry O'Brien.
Go Nuggets! This is better than anything, baby.
Everyone wants a piece of victory.
There we go. This is it.
But unless you're 7 feet tall and wildly athletic, the gold trophy might feel more like duct tape and spray paint.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
There we go.
You can hardly tell the difference.
I'm going to Disneyland. Cheers, baby.
All right, who's next?
Go, let's go Nuggets!
Wait, you weren't looking. Once in a lifetime. Let's make it twice in a lifetime next year.
Oh man, are you kidding me? I remember when I was 5 years old with my dad being in McNichols in the rafters rooting for the Nuggets, and it's been a long time, and now here we go. It means everything. It means everything.
It's not every day gold trophies are paraded through the streets. What ours lacks in value or worth, it makes up for in flexibility.
Feels amazing. We've been waiting for this forever, man. The Nuggets have been down 46 years. This is number 1, baby. Let's go, Nuggets! Let's go!
A trophy for everyone.
That's more than a little kiss.
Oh, that's what it needs. It's been 47 years.
You just made out with my trophy.
Because Denver has earned it.
You're wearing the wrong shirt.
Year after year.
I got a picture of you this last year from the exact same spot.
The exact same thing.
Exact same spot.
Denver's pretty good at winning titles.
Absolutely.
2 years, 2 parades, 2 titles. Everyone's here to see one thing. Nothing can stop Denver from seeing its trophies. I'm glad they got what they wanted. We gotta have parades more often. This is great.
Oh boy.
And there
It lasted
there
all
it is.
day.
There it is, the Larry O'Brien trophy. Yeah. That one guy, did you notice how long his lips were on it?
They were lingering.
I'm hesitant to touch it up there by the lip part, you know?
Yep.
I'm just going to focus on the traffic cone portion of it. But no, it's a special moment for the city, for sure. Congrats, everybody. We learned tonight that Denver's public schools are going to bring back school resource officers with conditions.
All this spring rain might be dampening your plans, but it's a really good thing for Colorado's drought.
Nuggets fans showed up wearing tributes to today's stars, yesterday's favorites, and some names that I bet you haven't heard in quite a while.